freedom is only good insofar as it serves society. I don't think it would be good for a city to say like, well, we don't want to hire any black people to work here. I don't think that's a good thing. So I wouldn't protect that freedom in that case.
Still, what gives you the right to, control and regulate their decisions over their private property?
Theoretically, I don't believe that rights exist. I don't know if anybody gives you that right. But I mean, like,
do you believe in property?
I mean, I believe that it exists. What do you mean?
Do you think people can like own land and own things and own companies and that sort of thing?
I mean, insofar as you can get a deed that says that you own something or you work or other people recognize your ownership of that thing, right? That's the most.
So do you think it can be like destroyed at any time or appropriated for the use of society?
I'm personally a big capitalist. I'm a big fan of private property, so I don't like the idea of the government like seizing things like Trump would have to do, for instance, to build that big wall along the southern border. I think you can make arguments for it, like say around like ISPs in the United States, maybe.
How can you make those exceptions? Just because they're convenient.
I mean, convenient is one way to say it, but serves like the public good, it would be the greater way I would say it. Sometimes there are things called market failures. So for whatever reason, a market doesn't function in a way that we want it to. One reason this can happen is because a monopoly exists. So only one firm is able to operate in any given city for a variety of reasons. For ISPs, that reason is there is a massive financial barrier to entry for a market. If you're an ISP and you're established somewhere, you can fuck over all the customers you want because nobody's going to compete with you in that market. Same thing with like your public utilities. People don't have the money to run 57 different sets of pipes all around the city. So you kind of rely on one geographic monopoly that kind of has to be controlled by the public because otherwise one private company can fuck you over and they have no accountability since you don't vote on their people like you do with public actors.
Okay, well, that was a long tirade, but I don't think that can, I don't think property can be infringed on for, supposed public good because it's subjective what is good for society.